Okay, so this is video 3 from Sunday the 8th, after having one day here getting started on this job. We're at the dam end. My brother's house is through the hedges there. Some of these bushes are going to be taken away later in the week as well to open up the view down there, because really down here is where the sun sets in the evening. That's when it's not raining like yesterday. So here we are on the job to date. It already looks quite developed, because we took away all of the trees that were along this side, and I guess that made it relatively straightforward for James to get his machine down here to dig this out like this. Now it's going to be a little bit more tricky, because what you see up ahead I want to remain. They'll be trimmed back considerably, but I'm not pulling these bushes out. These bushes are actually going to sit running alongside the building. The house main living quarters is going to be over here on this. I always forget, is it the north or south? I think that's the north side, and the bedding area is going to be on this side. The wall on this side will be close to the edge of the stream, whereas the wall on this side will have to accommodate space for these bushes, and so it's going to be back a little bit more. And then of course I'm going to have a bridge connecting both. So this is as far as we got yesterday. Quite a good bit of work, all things considered, because it was an absolute messer of a day. Very, very wet, and seriously wet. I've been told by several people since I got here that it was the same way since Thursday, Friday, and yesterday. Serious flooding. So some people said they never drove in conditions like it in their whole lives. So that's a bit of bad luck. Didn't need that. If it had been dry, we would be further ahead, and it was bone dry. Where I'm now was like dust last Sunday, believe it or not. Ultimately, all I want to achieve is what you're looking at, more or less, is water in this time of year, in June, July, August, September, to make sure this doesn't dry out. So I just have to ensure I do my best to safeguard that from happening, because it goes from one extreme to the other. I mean, last year this place was like a dust bowl. It was just literally bone dry. So that's about it. We're back up here at the top end, which we'll be attacking tomorrow morning, and somehow digging this out as well to 1.5 meters, and putting the shale or chippings or whatever they're called down on the base, and then putting down the grids on top and build. I don't know, I've not much experience with this. Do they actually pour the cement then as a foundation for the walls, or do they build the walls simultaneously before they pour and do the lot in one go? All remains to be seen in the coming days. So here we are at the top end. So we've got about an 80 meter stretch, which is considerable, and this is the famous old starting point where our pipe is. Now again, here, like I said in the previous video, the base of this pipe is going to be where the top of the tank is going to be. So we're going to be down here about a foot lower than where we are now, and that will fill into the tank. But of course it's filling nicely now because of all the rain. But what I have to find out is how I make sure that we feed this tank when there isn't rain and it sort of dries up and runs out. But that's another conversation. Okay.